One of the questions I always get asked is, can I be like Rain Man if I can do this? Kind of, right? Kind of. If you can memorize a deck of cards, you can play a really slow game of blackjack. But there are certain things that the Rain Man-esque nature of the performance itself leaves out. But you got to get there first. So how do you do it? How do you memorize a deck of cards? It is very simple to explain. To do it is a little bit of a challenge. You want the PAO system. That is the person, action, object system. Essentially, what you're going to do is you're going to come up with 52 individual people that are represented by each of the playing cards, right? And so when each of those people come up, they are pictured less as the image of the playing card, which is a little intangible on the surface. You want to make it more vibrant, more vivacious, more sexy. And what's better than that in your head than individuals, than people, right? So once you have the people, you then give them distinct actions, and then with the actions, you give them distinct objects, because that will allow you then to remember 3 different playing cards in one image if it has a distinct order to it. Right? So the person has an action, has an object. It is a challenge to come up with because you want 52 individual people that are doing 52 distinctly different actions with 52 distinctly different objects. Okay? There are many ways that you can convert the images, right? For the picture cards, the jacks, the queens, and the kings, all I did was I picked very strong male characters or very strong female characters and represented them accordingly. So Jason Statham is my Jack of Clubs, whereas Black Widow from the Marvel franchise is my Queen of Clubs, right? And they have distinctly different presences. I've heard it both ways. And they have distinctly different objects that they use to perform distinctly different actions. And then if the Jack of Clubs and the Queen of Clubs comes up, and then let's say the Queen of Hearts comes up, of which case I can't not think of the Queen of Hearts without thinking of the Queen of England, God rest her soul. So I would have Jason Statham kicking the crown to represent those 3 cards, right? So the Jack of Clubs, the Queen of Clubs, Black Widow's action is kicking, and the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of England, her object is the crown. So those 3 cards are now represented as Jason Statham kicking the crown. And I have 3 playing cards in one image. Stack that up, and it's no longer 52 images. It is condensed. It is chunky. You see how all of these methods come back again and again, and we can repurpose them in different